They are going to frame me. 29-year-old Stablecoin Innovator found dead after tweeting about CIA and Mossad Pedo elite. Now, I've been talking about the whole Epstein thing for years, way before it became mainstream media about what was going on with Epstein, and I believe that the whole Epstein situation, it it's a Mossad, Israel thing to help set people up. They want the powerful elite to under their fingers, so they do that by setting them up by with having sex with these children. And notice how none of these powerful elite has gone to jail for having sex with these kids, and now we got someone who found out some information about that just happened to turn up dead. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Now, when you hit that alarm bell, you can change it from personal to all. That way, you get all the notifications from when I'm putting out stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my Instagram where I put out tons of news throughout the day as well. All right, let's talk about this news. A prominent figure in cryptocurrencies who claimed his ex girlfriend was a spy and thought he might be, quote, suicided by the CIA was found dead one day after tweeting about an alleged, quote, sex trafficking entrapment blackmail ring out of Puerto Rico and Caribbean islands. And this is huge, huge news. Uh, Nikolai Arcady Muchgin. No, I'm tearing his name up. I apologize. But the 29-year-old founder of Maker DAO Balancer Labs and the decentralized Day stablecoin was found dead last Friday in San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's crazy. Coincidence? According to local officials, he was, quote, swept away by sea currents behind Ashford Hospital in Condado and drowned. On October 29th, Tether.to co founder Craig Sellers tweeted of Mushigan's death, noting that it came 5 days after the Maker DAO community approved custodian partnership with Coinbase. This is crazy, the coincidences that happened. And while TrustKnows.com notes that Conado, quote, is considered a dangerous beach with strong undercurrents, Mushigan's death comes days after he tweeted that, quote, CIA and Mossad and pedo elite are running some kind of sex trafficking entrapment blackmail ring out of Puerto Rico and Caribbean islands, adding that, quote, they are going to frame me with a laptop planted by my ex-girlfriend who was a spy. They will torture me to death. And this is crazy. And we know about these sex trafficking entrapment rings. Again, it's what I believe that the whole Epstein thing was. I think it was a whole entrapment scheme to try to set up these elites. That way you own them, kind of like the Chinese own Hunter Biden and our president Joe Biden. This isn't the first time Michigan had tweeted about potential wet works. On September 4th, he laid out three, quote, possible futures for me. One, suicided by the CIA. Two, CIA brain damage slave asset. Three, worst nightmare of people who effed with me until now. In August, he tweeted, quote, let it be known that if I am somehow set up and framed or shot, it wasn't through sophisticated actions, but from sheer perseverance by people who infinite time and money to who with infinite time and money to waste. On September 24th, he tweeted, quote, I imagine how evil someone has to be to transform me from anti-state crypto anarchist of 12 years to someone who prays to God to guide the top of the food chain, national security feds, and their ancient archaic laws of banking handlers to come demolish this Illuminati role play circle jerk. I mean, this is crazy that he's been putting out this stuff for about a month now, and now look what's happened. Well, less than a month, really, and now look what happened to him. So, who was Nikolai Mushajian? As being crypto notes, Mushajian also had his own website where he talked about various projects and and what inspired him. These projects includes DAI, Fork, RAI, a balancer, and DAI, among many other initiatives. In a world where everybody in the crypto space seems to have an opinion, Mushjian was notably quiet. He predominantly let his development do the talking, offering his thoughts on various aspects of the market occasionally. And I've never heard of this dude prior to what just happened. And I consider myself I'm heavy into studying crypto and all these other things. He's very so he definitely keeps a very quiet life. Mushajian also a charitable figure donating over $1 million to his alma mater, Carnegie Mellon, in 2020. He wished to support a research program for decentralized technologies, including DApps and protocols. As Trust Nodes further notes, quote, this is the second death by drowning of a Kryptonian um, in 15 months, with the far better known old time Bitcoiner Marcia Pop Popscu. I'm sorry, another name that's hard to pronounce. Drowning in Costa Rica in June last year. So what's up with all these Costa Rican drownings? Of course, we're sure fact checkers would be all over the notoriously dangerous tides at Condado or whatever it's called, and baseless conspiracy theories. But again, I don't think it's just a coincidence. Whenever you go after this powerful elite and you try to call them out for the pedos that they are, you something mistresely happened to you. I mean, of course, everyone knows about what happened to Epstein and what happened to his book and why no one's gone to jail other than Maxwell. You know, and whenever someone speak up and speak out against this, they happen to have an accident or disappear or die or something like that. But let me know what you think. You think this is just a coincidence, or do y'all think that this is something cynical, something evil happening here? Is it the Illuminati or whatnot? But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.